Welcome everybody, Winscar here. This video is mostly for a friend that's trying to learn. Excuse the little primate picture on the side. But so you want to click your tag. I use the GameCube controller, but everyone should be messing around with this. I don't recommend using like the default controls. Yep, GameCube controller. So here's all your different button layouts, right? I got my grab set to L, that's how I like it. Old school was like GameCube was Z, but you know, that's all up to you. I found myself accidentally pressing shield sometimes, or grab sometimes with Z, so I have them both to shield. But I mostly use R. Up to you, preference. This is a preference. Now, where we get to here, rumble off, yeah. Smash attack. I don't usually do this one. I don't think it's super important, but just in case, like press A plus B to smash attack might come in handy once in a while, but I don't know. It's just preference. Now, stick to jump. Some people pull it off, right? But I recommend it off. I don't know. I feel like I'm way more accurate with whatever I want to do. So, yeah, stick sensitivity is very important. Mess around with everything. I do not like high. I prefer low for a GameCube controller. Again, everybody has their preference, but since I don't know, I feel like I press everything hard and then go to test. I pick low. So the stick sensitivity is like the most important, I feel, of all this, and the jump. As you see, smash attack input. See that on the bottom right? Oh no, you guys can't see that. Let me move to this top left corner. Alright. It'll matter for your dash attacks. I don't know about your grabs. That's a turnaround grab. But let's exit out of there. I think I covered the basics of that. Now this is a little more character specific we're getting into. But again, this is mostly a video dedicated to my friend. He uses Roy. He only just started recently, so we're going to like the big basics here. So I'll try to run through as much basic knowledge as I can. Where's that? I don't really use Roy. I like some of his color schemes though. I gotta give it to them. Like, I like that one, but I think I like this one the most. Not too many paint colors in the game, so I'm glad they... Smoker's Cop, just kidding, I don't smoke. Jeez. After the game, I apologize. Alright. So the first thing, oh gosh, wait, I didn't go in training mode. Okay, so, whatever, screw it. Dashing, right? Dashing, like, basically, learn to weave, guys. I'm running away right now? Oh gosh. Get-ups, you can press R to roll in, right? Whatever controller you use, your shield button is how you trigger. So that is so important, because if you don't learn the tech, or see how I threw out attack as I try to recover, that's another thing. But yeah, that's dash. You could, I don't use Roy a lot, but you have to know the sensitivity of when you're gonna dash that. Like, see, I just went right there. There you go, see that? I guess when you really try to go in, you just do one more dash. Now, what you can also do is run up tilt. So, damn, I can't pause. Basically, the input to run up tilt is you stop for like less than a split second as you're running. See, or you could do smash attack too. That was run jab. See that? You can also turn around and do it. See that? That's more tech. So basically, the input is stop the control stick and tilt. Tilt as fast as you can. You might think at first, like, oh, what if the controller's not responsive? One, it takes practice. Two, oh my gosh, that killed. Two, I don't know, you just have to get your control stick sensitivity adjusted, probably. Some people like high, medium, low. Depends what you use. So the next thing, reverse Bs, right? Now, it might not be super important, but look, you see how my movement changed slightly. It might not be a good idea for Roy, but for like some characters, it might be a good thing. You could run and do it just like you would a tilt. Alright, so that's enough for reverse Bs, reverse specials. Can't do it with down B. You can do it with up B, however. That's fine. I need to go in training mode. The following thing, I'd say reverse grab. Really, I don't know. I don't think you can reverse down tilt, but reverse grabs are a big one. Which we'll get to in a second how it could be useful. And we'll go over get up attacks too. But I guess that was okay getting to a real battle side of things. Also just wanted to point out tournament legal stages depending you know, because this is mostly targeted to my friend, so this is more for him specifically. Most people know it, but it's stuff like, okay, this may have been banned not by now. A lot of people don't like this stage. I think it's cool though, but I can see why it isn't. But something like this, definitely this. Sometimes, I don't know if people still play on that one. Yoshi's Story. FD. Big Battlefield, or not big battle. Small Battlefield, Battlefield. What else? Northern Cave, I don't know. But if you wanted to, it probably depends which tournament, too. Hollow Bastion, definitely. Seeing if I'm missing anything. I remember Wii U used to play on that, man. Kalos, for sure. It's a big stage. Town and City. What am I missing? Like, Smashville, another Animal Crossing one that I can't find. There's a Pokemon one here. Not a Spear Pillar. Oh, that one was cool. I'm trying to look for that X and Y one. I don't know, but you could just look up for yourself. Just make sure, right? You look at the blast zones, because every stage is gonna have, or there's Smashville. It's gonna have pretty much its own type of blast zone. Okay, there's Unova Pokemon League. We'll go into this one. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know, I guess, Terry. So here's your reverse grabs. That's if you, like me, you catch a roll, go back, right? A lot of run away, like safe distance, throwing a lot of attacks, right? Just like instant turnaround, throwing a tilt. I didn't mean to do that. I wasn't used to this music. So short hopping, right? If you press both jump buttons at the same time. More movement you can do with this, with his jumps. Well, does that really hit us? Oh my gosh, that really hits. What the heck? Okay. Oh, I see stairs now. So with hazards on, this would be legal. I mean, hazards off, excuse me. See, just always mix around with your movement. See how I'm fading back? Like, I try to sneak. Like, you could go back and then last second. I'm just moving. I'm drifting a lot. That's what you want to do. Same thing with recovery. You'll pull back a little bit, and last second, you gotta know the limits of how far you could. Okay, you can't destroy that. Of how far you could go. Now DI, right? I'm gonna make the computer do something. I'll let him do side smash. Now see, I jumped, but what you could, I jumped, held forward, right? I held where he's pointing the, you know, the sword at. And what I also could have did was air dodge in. See, if you're getting launched, I'm gonna die from that no matter what. But if you're holding in, oh gosh, come on. That wasn't a good example. If you're holding this way, you're just gonna die. Don't do that. You have to instantly DI, directional input. So as soon as you get hit something, like, oh, hold for your dear life. Because you gotta try to survive as long as you can. Every percent counts in this game. Because someone could kill you at like 0. That's just how it is. Doesn't matter who you are, someone could make a comeback. Oh wow, that is so janky. So that's DI. If you get comboed now, I think Bayonetta might be maybe not Bayonetta. I'm gonna have, yeah, just fight. Whatever. See if you catch something in the air. So every time you get hit and launch dump, you can control where you're gonna go. Right? Where you fall. It's the same thing after getting out of combo. Sometimes you want to go up just to like float up a little more. Like, you might be thinking, well, Windscar, why would you hold up? Or directly up? It could be like up towards the right or up diagonal left. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like just strictly left, strictly right, or down. Like, feel free to mix around, because like any one direction doesn't always work, and you can mix up where you're getting launched at so they don't kill you. At least they might hit you a little bit, a lot, whatever it is, but you don't want them to get a perfect combo every time. So experiment where you move your control stick as you're getting hit, so that way they don't know where you're falling. If you don't know where you're falling, they might not know. Who knows? But, or you might be screwed. It depends. It's sometimes there's just confirms there's nothing you could do, right? But, or even air dodge, right? Maybe I should have picked like Yoshi. You could spam like air dodge. Let's see if he says it means something else. How to land, right? Well, okay, let's say I get launched in the air, for example. Right? I'm falling. You could fast fall and land with a hit. You're disadvantaged. They're combo you like crazy in there. There you go, right? Right? I'm moving left, right, move it. He just whiffed that. It was a dumb computer. Sometimes you want a neutral air dodge while drifting. Just remember you have lag. Okay, so another thing, I think that takes care of that. You could like learn that stuff yourself. Yeah, just make him stop. What's the next thing? C stick to do aerials aside from neutral air. So the short hops, right? Every time you see me short hop, most likely because I'm pressing Y and X at the same time, which is both jumps, right? So neutral air, you're not gonna need a C stick. Well, you don't always need a C stick, but sometimes, right? But you can. If I don't need to be precise with a short hop, then I'll use it. But if I'm like at this distance, I'm just gonna manually input it, you know, the A button. But you can. I'm using the C stick right now. Another thing, look up your frame data. right? That comes out decent speed. His moves are what's it called? His moves, what is it? He's not connected to his hitbox. I forget, there's a name for that, right? But since it's a sword, right? If you clash with the sword, if he's not in lag, then he's not gonna get hurt. He's not gonna get traded, like Terry, maybe, for example. But Terry's pretty quick, but that's not the point. The point is, since his weapon is mostly doing the damage for him, he's not gonna get hit unless it touches his, I don't know, his hand or something. Let's talk about out of shield. So let's say someone hits me. I just upbeat out of shield. I don't know if that's true, right? But that's a way to punish somebody. It's a decently framed move. It leaves a decent room. And that was a tech chase. See I followed him up with something, right? That's something Roy can do. Now, let's talk about get-up attacks. So you can, go down. You could go down real quick, jump with an aerial, right? You could go down, air dodge in. I know it sounds crazy. You could use up your jump and try to air dodge in. You could regular get-up attack. I was just dead from that. You could use R. That rolls you in. You just flick the stick forward, right? A shield. If someone does that, excuse me, we gotta change the stage. I can show you how to try to punish something. Where someone just does a regular get-up attack. Or even just anything. So I'm just going to give you ideas. I'm not going to give you a good example. But let's say they come up like this. I'm going to send them out because you'd probably just do a regular. You recover. Now you run up behind them. See that? You did a reverse grab. I don't think it works too well just like that. You could also do a tilt as soon as they get up. Or you could do, if they roll, you could do like an up smash or something. Whatever is fast. Like if they roll into here. I regular get up, sorry. You could just, and if they jump, you know, you could throw out an attack like this. Experiment like that. Throw an aerial, anticipate it. But I think that's all I got for this video, so good luck.